Let's do it, guys. 24-minute Junkertown. Silver. Let's get it, guys.
I feel a Bastion coming on.
Okay. Bastion coming. Okay, good job of eating the orb. Thank you so much. They have a Symmetra. This is going to be a doozy, I can already tell. Good job eating the orb. I'm happy so far. Good job of breaking the ball. Okay, you have ate every single orb at silver. I am the happiest person ever. Seriously, good job. Trap, nice job. Try to eat the Junkrat's balls here if you can. I'm serious. If you don't... Basically, if a Junkrat uses their ultimate, I would love it if you could eat the Junkrat's balls, because literally, the best way to put it is this. Your teammates walk over that stuff all the time, and I imagine at the silver level, people don't care, and they just kill a Junkrat and walk over him. So I have no idea what hero you're shooting at right now. I cannot tell. But this is the best quality, dude. This is the two qualities we have. This is the best quality we're going to get. So, no, seriously, do your best to do that, in my opinion. Okay, honestly. Okay, you didn't eat the heal. I'm not gonna lie to you. So far, here's what I'm gonna say. One, I don't know what's going on. But two, I do want to say this. Good D.Va bomb. Your aim is pretty good for silver, by the way. Am I mistaken to say that your aim is good for silver? I'd say this is pretty good. Because I've seen Zambam play, and let me tell you what. This is good aim. I think this is pretty good so far. So far there's been lack of communication. Obviously, I expected it silver. I would have enjoyed it if you maybe, attacked the Winston bubble when it was there in the middle of the open. But, so far, so good. I'm not really against what I'm seeing yet. So let me continue on so far here. Sorry for the quality, guys. Sorry for the quality. It looks a little bit lower than I would like it to be because of the VOD review part of it, but... So yeah, pretty good play here, emoting on the cart. I really enjoy this part of it. Really makes everything... Alright, perfect. Taking high ground control, canceling flights. Man, this aim is actually good for silver. Alright, there's the that's it. I don't think it's a Smurf. No, I don't think so. They even said they weren't a Smurf.
Reset. Come back, Mario. Come back. Reset.
Yeah, reset.
Wait, do you have a crosshair? Oh, it's a dot. It's a dot. Okay. I can see. I don't know how to review this right now. I'm stumped. Alright, so far, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am stumped. So far, what I'm seeing is basically you guys just playing Overwatch. Lever. Okay, so the one thing I did like about this was when you called for a regroup. I still believe that a lot of people don't know when to call for a regroup, and you did call for a regroup at a certain point there, and I felt like that was a good call. A lot of times people straight up just don't. They just sit there and they just kind of hold left click and they just go through the motions. But you called for a regroup and your teammates actually didn't stagger too much longer. You got back and you end up winning the next fight there. Now you guys communicated absolutely nothing. I'm going to be honest with you. If you want to keep improving and getting better, I would definitely work on communication. I would definitely work on hitting tab and seeing what you have. I would definitely work on a little bit more map control. So far I've seen no map control. I've seen a lot of cart play. Now I do that on stream sometimes, but that's because I'm reading the chat. I won't lie to you. Like I could probably take more map control and be, get 2,000-3,000 more damage output a game, stuff like that. Like I know I can, right? But definitely go for map control on D.Va when you have you guys have such a big part of it. Like you don't need to be on cart the whole time, especially when you guys have such an advantage. Taking map control is huge. Now here I understand it. You got 3 kills up top, put 3 on cart. You do that, but you can also say, hey, can we put 3 on cart? I'm gonna go get map control. I want to go do this, all that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, don't worry about it too much. So anyway,
Really.
exactly, Hacks. So far so good. Your aim is actually pretty good. Now, I'm not really upset with your aim or your movement. Seems like it's pretty good actually. I for silver, I expected a lot different than what I'm seeing. But I think from what I can gather, it's because anything in front of you, you can aim well. I want to see what happens when you have to kind of move around and do stuff. But so far, they're making it easy on you to begin with. Great job killing sentry turrets. One thing that people don't do enough as D.Va is kill sentry turrets. We're going to go forward here. The orb, you don't have to eat that one. That was way too high. Good job taking map control. I'm pretty happy with what I see here. Ooh. Here we go. We got high ground control, which is what we wanted. Versus Shield's dead. If I don't see a bomb launch now... I swear. Nice! There we go! I would have launched the ult a little bit sooner, but in reality, you would have died to the Junkrat tire, so I'm actually not against what you did there. It was actually pretty good. Actually, you kind of made I'm not sure if you made a good play on purpose or if you made a good play on accident, but either way, that wasn't that bad of a play because you probably would have died to Junkrat and never survived. You probably would have got a 3K maybe, or maybe the D.Va, a 2K with the D.Va to suit, but you would have died too, so I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. It's not too bad. Call Tracer has no recall for me if you don't mind. Eat that orb. Thank you so much. Thank you for eating orbs. I love you guys. You guys are getting so good at eating orbs. I love your guys' VODs. It's getting so good. I'm so happy with the progress you guys are making with Moira orbs. It's something I want to see all Divas do. Eat your damn Moira orbs in the morning, alright? D.Va all coming in here, using your flight to get away. I am not really against that. As weird as that was, I had no clue where that ultimate was either. So, it's okay. I know the quality isn't that good, guys. I truly apologize. It is what it is. I mean, it's what people submit me. So, remember, you can submit VODs in my Discord. Exclamation point Discord if you come to my stream. Smile. Self-promotion. Probably going to get my YouTube video deleted because I said go to my stream. Alright, so anyway, looks like you're shooting at something. I can't tell what it is. Might be a giraffe. No, it's a D.Va.
Leave D.Va.
No, don't leave D.Va. No. Why? No, why? You're pushing the cart, aren't you? Why would you leave the D.Va? No. When you're in this situation, you want to kill the D.Va because she can stop the cart from moving. The cart won't move forward. So make sure that when the D.Va dies there, you can kill the D.Va. Don't call leave D.Va. Maybe you can go kill the Pharah now, which was a good play, but don't leave the D.Va. What? She said cart. You're pushing the cart, right? Anyway, good job getting killed there on the Pharah. Looks like the D.Va is still alive. D.Va's finally dead now. Call targets now to the best of your ability. It would be greatly appreciated. Break the shield and then ult if you want to. You can ult if you want to. You can ult if you want to. You can ult if you want to. Don't have to. Kill the Ana in the back, though. Shooting the, right there. If you go for the Ana, then the Orisa won't survive the way they are. And you should be good to go, in my opinion. Good ultimate. That was behind the Orisa shield. You saw him put it down. Just call targets. Call targets. Call target. Nope. Okay, never mind. And there we go. There you go. But yeah, definitely don't call to stagger the D.Va when you are pushing the cart. Because if you stagger the D.Va, they're just going to get back. And then you're going to be like, hey, why do we stagger the D.Va?
No, we can just set it up. No, just to set up for here.
That only works if all of our firepower is going to the same target. So, we call out target, we bring it down,
How is all your firepower going to go to the same target if you have a Junkrat, though? Isn't Junkrat kind of RNG at that point? Like, if you just kind of target call somebody with Junkrat, you're not going to have the same effectiveness. I guess you can do it with, you're running Reinhardt, right? So it's going to be, 2 people shooting the same target? Am I wrong when I say that? I guess this is what you're talking about. So basically, you're saying at silver level, it's not necessarily mechanics, it's just your decision-making and what you think is best or what you think is good or bad. I think that maybe is what can keep people in silver, maybe. Mechanically, you can climb yourself out, and you definitely, if I played silver games, I probably could climb out mechanically, even if my decision-making was bad, but it sounds to me like if you're kind of in between that, you might struggle a little bit more. But anyway, continue on.
No, we can just set up right here. That's fine.
Okay, we're gonna set up right here. This is fun.
You quit sniping me, you dirty sniper.
Very important we do this right here. This is good. Alrighty. Yep. This is what I was hoping to see. Alright, we're good. Okay.
Watch out for our back right flank. Watch out for our back right.
Okay. Good communication. I love this. Thank you so much for killing sentry turrets. You have no idea how many times I see people not kill sentry turrets. People think they're not good. They're good. At this point, I would either just commit to the cart or fall back. Reinhardt has the right idea. Commit to the cart. Commit to the cart. Commit to the cart. Commit to the cart. Otherwise, the cart moves. And I've talked about this before in any video, and I'm going to bring it up every single time because there's a chance people don't watch one of my other videos. When you are not going to be able to get away and survive, when you are not going to be able to get away with anything, like literally, like if you cannot get away and you know it, you either fly away right away there and you're going to get out. But if you end at the bad spot, please go to the cart, because if you go to the cart and die, that extra like 20 meters of the cart pushing that you could have stopped by just being on the cart is so big for retakes. Like if you're just going to die anyway, die on the cart because it doesn't move. If you die on the cart, it doesn't move. One of the biggest strategies I used to have in my old team, which was selfless, a year ago, stop living in the past, Emongg, blah, 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 it was like a year and a half ago, was we always died on the cart if a fight was lost because we had so many more opportunities to retake. This, like, when you give them, like, 20 meters for free, the retake becomes so much more difficult because they can stuff you at the doors easier, right? But if the cart's really far back, they don't want to be as aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway. Just please start to make that a habit. I'm telling you right now, you will benefit so much from that. You will benefit so much from that. I'm telling you, I promise. Like if a fight looks basically lost, there are 6 stack. There's nothing wrong with them being a 6 stack. Playing with your friends and getting better and like mechanically or whatever is actually pretty big. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you're in. I'm gonna help you both with any. Like, you could be the biggest 6 stack ever, but if you guys run in the straight line and die over and again, does it matter if you're in a 6 stack? No. The Zarya retake's a bit interesting to me because if you have a Reinhardt, I don't know why you come back as a Zarya here because I feel like it's just not that strong on this map. But maybe I'm seeing it wrong. I'm a little bit curious about that. Good call on the reset again, but once again, get out now. And you're doing. This is what you should have done on the first point, and you would have survived as D.Va, and you had a way better retake. But those 20 meters, were so different. I'm telling you right now. Just trust me on that one. Okay, they're spamming your Rhine shields. If you do want to get some energy, you can get a little bit there. Thank you. You can get some energy now yourself if you want to get that. You actually stay behind the shields. You didn't get any. Now they're more. See, I do want to point this out. You making the switch to Zarya actually gives their Moira higher value. So you actually gave their Moira more value by switching off of D.Va. And that's why I was curious. Like, one, Ryan Zarya isn't that strong on first or second point because of like how big the map is. And then third point, you can get away with it, but if they control high ground, it can still suck. But when they have a Moira, giving up D.Va sometimes for that Moira, like I can understand if they were running like Moira, Mei, Sombra, and you felt like you were countering, but like D.Va's so good against Moira. Like I feel like you can literally just like eat her orb, and she just like her kit's cut in half, right? So I would like to see like I'm just curious about that decision. I'm just curious about that decision. It was very interesting to me, to say the least. And once again, you're on the high ground of Zarya right now. I would recommend you guys go down to the cart. Be with your Reinhardt right now. And use that, like, ability to get your energy up, like using your Rhine shield, being with him, and you'll get way more value. Now you're getting value. Now you're doing something. You were just standing there doing nothing, and I understand that. Like, once again, your right clicks are, okay. It looks pretty decent. Can't complain about those. You know how to use the mouse and everything like that, which is really good. Like, things are going well here. You were playing Zarya like D.Va. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Yeah, I've seen people switch to third point, even at my level, switches third point Zarya, and it can be strong, especially if you run Winston D.Va and they're running like Reinhardt, Brigitte, Zarya. Like Reinhardt, Brigitte, Zarya is really strong, especially when they run dive or even a comp that like has any type of heroes that can like just get destroyed by Brigitte. But yeah.
Widow, top.
I'm going behind this pillar.
Oh, Reinhardt's going for a big sneaky shatter. Here it comes. If you don't yell big slam, I'm gonna pause and teach you guys what. Communicate. What do you guys want to do here? You know, you're in a 6-stack. You know, use that 6-stack to an advantage. What do you guys want to do? Be a leader. What do you want to do? Okay, you're on the Widow. Nice. Widow's down. Good job, Zanzibar. See? Well, your healing's your HP's actually pretty good. What? Okay, okay. Yep. Do D.Va VODs need to be losses, draws? They can be anything. As long as you just like have stuff to work on, I don't care what they are. I can review it. So right there, one of the biggest things I saw was you guys literally didn't do anything. You just kind of communicated and like, just kind of, like, I guess this is one of the major problems with Silver, right?
All right, give it up. Is
that like, there's nothing happening. You guys are kind of just using your abilities, and you're not trying to like think past that, right? You're just playing the hero. You're going, wow, I have this ability, and then you're using that ability, and then you're just waiting for something to happen, and then you do that. I feel like one of the major issues I'm seeing right now, especially with your guys' 6-stack, is there's nothing really being communicated. Very little's being said. You're not really trying to get anything done. You're not really hitting tab to see what you have. You're not trying to guess what they have. You don't necessarily have to do that, but if you develop good habits now, right? And I say this before. I've said it on Twitter. I've said it on my stream. If you develop good habits now, it's better to develop them now than to try to break bad habits later. Am I wrong? Am I wrong when I say that? Wouldn't you want to develop good habits now, even if people aren't going to listen, even if people aren't going to do stuff? I feel like you're going to get better anyway if you just develop those habits, right? One of my biggest...
Watch out for Cliff, watch out for Cliff.
Well, let me watch this now. I'll explain it after. You're okay with your energy, your bubbles. I feel like you're just using your bubble on cooldown sometimes. Like, it's easy to predict to get energy. One of the easiest ways to get energy on Zarya is when they're actually spamming. But you're just bubbling on cooldown and hoping that you get energy. Like, you're just bubbling on cooldown. That's it. Like, you're not actually thinking about what's coming at you. You're just bubbling and hoping that you get energy. So be a little bit smarter with your bubbles, in my opinion. Like, don't just hit the button. Just don't hit the button, in my opinion. I think that's one of the biggest concerns I'm seeing right now on Zarya. Now, do they have Zen ult? Do they have a Zen? They have a Zen. Do they have Zen ult? Oh, I would have loved it if you grabbed him. Now, he got the kill on the soldier, but one thing I love to do as Zarya is when I feel like it's going to like hurt my team and actually like cause us to lose, I grab the Genji, we kill the Genji, and then we have an advantage because they use a bunch of cooldowns to even get to that point. Now we use a grab when people are down. So this is what I mean. So I get what you guys are saying about like decision making, because right there, like there wasn't anything. Nobody was calling that they were dead. Nobody was saying reset. You're the only person who's called reset. Like on Zarya there, all I see you doing is hitting your bubbles on cooldown and just shooting right clicks. That's it. So what I really, really, really would like to see you do as you improve forward here as a player is communicate a little better. I want to get you guys in the good habit of communicating. Now listen, if you sit there and you say, you know, you're nervous to talk, you can't communicate, that's fine. I understand that. But if you can learn just to say a couple calls, like, hey, they have Zen ult. They have Rhino. You don't have to be like me. I don't expect any of you guys to be like me at all. I don't expect anybody to be. But making simplistic calls like, hey, they have this. Hey, they have this. Paying attention to where people are. Know what, like if your teammate's there or you recognize, you pay attention to the kill feed and realize you're down in numbers, you can save that grab. You have a little bit of retake time and you're gonna get a much higher value grab there. But that was just, you know, going through the motions. And you've heard me talk on my stream. I hate going through the motions. So if you can get out of that habit, you'll be fine. But once again, not everybody has that upbeat like type of personality either, which is totally okay. Like I said, I don't expect everybody to be like me. I just feel like that was a grab that was more rushed, and you kind of use it. Now you come out as D.Va. You have Soldier ult going here. One thing you can do here, by the way, even though you don't have to, is right-click your Soldier, believe it or not. And you go, why would I right-click my Soldier? Because you can actually right-click the damage coming to him, and it makes it basically like a bubble for him. But it looks like you guys are going to be able to retake here. Once again, call that. I think Mori has no fade. We just heard her use it, so call that Mori has no fade. She just used it again. And you guys have the numbers now, so you could, in theory, aggress on those people, but it looks like you're a little bit afraid, so... I see what you guys are talking about now. I was confused at first with Silver gameplay, but honestly, this is the decision-making I've seen so far is just basic,
bottom right.
just going through the motions, and there's not really much happening. Okay, good call on bottom right. I like that. Good call. Break Ryan Shield. They make that call. Like, right there. If you're going to communicate, and he's communicating, say, break Ryan Shield. So if you're going to sit there and shoot shields, ask for everybody to shoot the shield, because sometimes your Ana's not shooting the shield. Your Zen's forgetting to shoot the shield. Your Torb who has, music on and isn't out of voice chat isn't shooting the shield. Get people to focus it right there, and you now are adding more value to what you're doing. Little value added is really strong. I'm telling you, is really strong. Okay, you're on Symmetra. Symmetra's half HP. We can get on her. No. Instead,
I got DMAC.
instead, all we know is you got DMAC'd. That's it. There we go. Good call. Back up, back up, back up. I like that. Goes forward. But I like that. Once again, you now went forward because you felt like you needed to get that suit, and look what happens. You die, right? The call was the back up. Best thing you can do, biggest advice I can do, is if 6 people listen to a bad call, it's better than 3 people listening to a good call. In my opinion, because you still can save yourself if everybody's committed. But if you decide to go do your own thing and make your own solo play or make your own decision there, and they're calling all back, you now have split everything. And now nothing's going to work because half the people are doing one thing and the other half are doing another. Once again, I'm going to reiterate this. It's better when 6 people commit to a bad call than 3 people commit to a good call. So.
Hold it.
How are we holding it? Is this
Anna, above you.
good kill on the Symmetra?
I got DMAC. They got me.
Coming back with nano.
Kill them. Call it a target.
One person making a mistake is stupid. 6 people making a mistake is strategy. Yeah, I would love to see a little bit more communication, a little bit more like, you know, I'm not really upset with your mechanics. You're silver, right? So I'm not upset with the mechanics here because I feel like mechanically you're going to get better and improve over time. That's my opinion. I feel like that's going to happen. I feel like, you know, you have some intangibles. I feel like you play more. I feel like it's kind of weird. You play Zarya like D.Va, and when you play D.Va, you play D.Va like Zarya. I feel like you don't understand how strong D.Va is with flight and taking map control. You could have flown up to the fidget spinner probably 4 times there. Probably 4. Once again, stacks don't matter here. Stacks don't matter here. Mechanics and decision making have nothing to do with it. The 6 stack literally just gave up 1 minute left on the clock, and they still might lose this game. They're probably going to win because people submit wins to me for some reason all the time. But like for the most part, like I feel like like D.Va's effectiveness is like mobility, right? That's why I play D.Va. If I want to play a hero that stays on the ground the whole time, I'll play Zarya. Why would I play Zarya? Because unless I'm playing Orisa D.Va, what's the point? I might as well play Zarya, right? So like when you get those kills, go up top on the fidget spinner, sit up there, use your right clicks effectively. Being a sneaky D.Va is one of the best D.Vas you can be. Fly back to your team, make plays, use rockets effectively, be annoying. All while being able to use your mobility to help your teammates when needed. I mean, this honestly in wins you can make a billion mistakes. I've had games where I literally will have 4,000 damage, 20 gold, 20 limbs, and we win. Did I do it? Did I play well? No. So it doesn't matter what you submit. I just say people a lot of submit wins. Okay. Anyway, what's the plan here? Okay, looks like we're gonna shoot shields. Okay, Zarya no secondary bubble. This is what I want you guys to start doing. Zarya no secondary bubble. Shoot shields, guys. Pressure shields. All right. Nice. You use mobility. That's good. Okay.
Why are they still moving up so much?
Well, they're moving up so much because you guys aren't doing anything together. That's why. Okay, you need healing. All right. They have no secondary bubble. Ryan's low. Ryan's out of position. Nice. They have no healing orb. Zarya no personal.
I got DMAC.
Here it comes.
Big tire. Nice. Okay, what are we going to do here? Stay high ground and just shoot him from behind here. Good job. Get your suit back. Communicate. Okay, so Ryan's back. Well, the Mercy said that's horseshit. All right. We're going now. Okay, who are we on? Big slam. Alrighty. And they C9'd. What in the heck did I just watch?
They are going to go 60.
Target focus. Focus. People are going to go, well, I call targets and nobody listens. Well, guess what? There's a chance that somebody is listening. The amount of times I've played a game and I'm just sitting there and I hear no target calls and I'm the only one target calling, if I die, what happens? Nothing happens. So just learn to say a target. Hey, Reinhardt, Moira, Zarya, Torb, McCree, Doomfish, like any of this stuff. There's so many things you can get on. All right, here we go. Same thing, Symmetra turrets. Good job getting rid of them. I like this. Can you maybe call for your Pharah to clear those out, though, so you don't take as much Symmetra damage, so they don't have their big giant wall? Okay, Okay, Junkrat to the right. Junkrat. Okay, I'm breaking Orisa shield. Breaking Orisa shield right now. Orisa shield's getting low. Can we put some more okay, Orisa shield, yep. Okay, we just Maywall the Orisa. Nice. Good, actually. I like that control and movement there. That was really good. You might actually kill the Orisa because of that. Oh, unlucky. I want to say that was bad, but, like, I've made that mistake sometimes, too. You know, just understand when to back out. Once he pops the gold cooldown there, more than likely you're not going to be able to get the kill, and you basically fed a lot of alt charge, but I did like the initial, like, control and damage. Some of the stuff I read in this chat, dude. All right. Zen by himself, right side. Zen's right by himself. Zen is right by himself. He's right. I understand that, but he's by himself. Thank you. Nice. But if you make it clear that he's by himself, you actually get free kills. If you say he's right, where right is he? Right where? Under there? Under where?
Watch out, Junkertown, man. Behind. One shot.
A lot of his damage is out of the effective range, but, like, that I was going to talk about that at the end.
I got Nano, go round.
Okay. Oh, yep.
Weak.
Eat the orb. That orb will bounce back to you. Okay, make sure you get that orb, guys. That orb's going to bounce back to them and do some damage later on. Moira might get out because of it. Okay? You're above him on high ground. You can kill the Orisa. You can kill the Bongo. Honestly, I'm surprised you don't get D-Mech there. By the way, guys, if you're going to do that, be ready to use your DM. I want to point something out there. Like, he was standing still there and doing, like, pretty much nothing with it. Like, he was just shooting things. Just be wary that he probably should have used his rockets when he had them, killed it as quickly as possible, right-clicked and flew out. Otherwise, honestly, I'm surprised he didn't get punished. But I guess that's because it's silver, so at higher levels, I would have been D-Mech'd instantly.
We can get a pick.
I would have been D-Mech'd instantly.
Well, I'm dead.
I am about to have my fucking...
All right, reset.
Okay, so listen, we have my D.Va ult here. I want to use my D.Va ult. Can we pressure the Orisa shield?
Yeah.
Can we pressure the Orisa shield?
Do not feed them.
Can we pressure the Orisa shield?
Ready, go. I mean, just ran past...
Zarya out of position. Here it comes.
Go.
This is a good ult.
Do not get off that point.
Good ultimate. That was good. Go.
Respawners,
Go.
Push up. Good shot.
Good.
Yeah, wow.
Whew.
That was good.
Fucking win.
Let's get it.
Let's watch the D.Va play the game for him. This is actually a good ult. I actually like that ult a lot. Wow. It's actually really good height. Good play. Alrighty, well, at the beginning of the VOD, I was like, you know what? I don't know if this is silver. By the end of the VOD, I was like, man, I don't even know if this is silver. In the opposite direction. I really do want to say this. From a mechanical point of view, you did just fine. I think for the level that you're at, for like everything that you did in general, like I think that was good. I think you understand how to aim a little bit. Your aim can always get better. You can always practice that. Your rockets were okay. I wasn't upset with some of your rockets. I felt like your movement was pretty decent for the level that you're at. But what is definitely holding you back right now is decision making. And it's the fact that you're not really trying to do anything on D.Va except just use your abilities without any type of movement. You're kind of just like, you're like that linebacker in football who just puts his hands on his knees and then just stands there and everybody runs by him. Like you know what you want to do, or you want to be in a position to do something, but you don't actually do something. Right? So like, it's... Biggest advice for you, once again, great job with what I said. Biggest advice for you, though, is start to really, really focus on what you want to do each fight. Start to really focus on what you want to do each fight. Because I felt like, from what I at least saw, and this is my opinion, of course, from everything that I saw in that whole VOD, you just kind of didn't talk about what you wanted to do. And you just sat there and nothing ever happened. You only called out things like... You called out things that weren't even like if you see a Zen out of position, say Zen right by himself. Like that's, everybody knows he's going to die. Close right, you know? So work on your communication as much as you can. I would definitely work on being more mobile on D.Va, which means you have to work on like your flight control, like all of this stuff. Like Just work on a bunch of stuff like that, and I think you'll find yourself being a better player. I was just very concerned with like it's all decision making. There was nothing happening there that was like decisive. You know, nobody was listening to the calls. Nobody was like doing anything. It was just kind of like you were just. It was like me, you know. It was like me getting a diet PBR and just sitting back and playing quick play. And when you get to rank, the idea is that you are straying away from the idea of. You know, honestly, I've seen quick play games with 10 times more communication and way more try hard. What I saw there was people going in there going, hey, I want to rank up, but I don't want to actually try to work past what I'm doing to rank up. I just kind of want to use my abilities, hit buttons, occasionally say frick, and then hope that we win. If you want to climb and you want to get better, like you got to put like a little bit of effort into it. Like, hey, we have this all. Let's do this. Understand like what you counter. Like when you switch to Zarya, I knew you were going to struggle in the end because like it was like, well, why are you switching to Zarya? Like they have a Moira and you're basically giving them free value. D.Va's strong on second and third point. So like work on that and I think you'll get a lot better. You know, keep working on your mechanics, keep working on your movement, your whatever, but I want you to start like thinking about like, okay, you know what? Fight's over. Where am I going now? Am I standing behind the Rhine shield doing absolutely nothing or am I taking high ground control? Where am I going? Am I going to do a little bit of poke damage? Am I going to go here? What can I do to help win the next fight? Not... Fuck. I'm on a mech. Fuck. Go, go, go. You know? I want to see more of that. You don't have to have my personality. But if you put a little bit more effort into what you're calling, what you're doing, you will become a much better player. And I really, truly believe that. I think you have it in you. I saw some good things out of you. I really, 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 really did. And I think you have a lot of like potential at making this go to a 3. This can go to a 3. If you keep up what you're doing, this will literally go to a 3. Like this will be 3 SR. I really do think you can actually bring yourself up and become Diamond or Masters or whatever you want to be. Like I really believe you have a lot of value in there that you can like get better. I saw a lot of good things there. Just you know, just try to call little things like you said, like someone in chat just said, Zarya no personal, Moira no fade, Zenyatta's out of position. You know, I can't. My DM's low. My defense matrix is low. A bunch of stuff like that. So, yeah, that's it.